Hello and welcome back. My name is Andrei,
And I'm Dominika.
and we're back again with another reaction to.
Frank Zappa with Big Swifty.
Okay,
Okay, first of all, Wayne, this one came from you. Thank you
Thank
very,
you.
very much for another Frank's song. We are very curious to check it out, if anything, isn't it? Because we both find his music quite interesting and intriguing, and it's completely new to us. In a way, this kind of
I would
music.
say it even fascinating the
Very
way you
fascinating.
kind of call him the math professor.
Yes, yes.
So-
If it comes to music, the math professor of music.
It's kind of
is-
matching. You never know what's coming up.
Even his look matching.
Hmm.
It was a little bit what I've seen.
I
The
don't know
moustache
what
and the
movies
hair.
you see.
No, not movies. I'm just saying what I see. But it definitely, I do enjoy it, but it's very overwhelming at times. The last song we've done, Inca Roads, was so much. Also, we watched with that
video.
the video, but musically, it was a lot of to take in.
I call it rich.
Very rich, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Oh, this song is from 72 release and is live from 73.
From Finland.
Yes,
So anyway,
Helsinki.
enough of me talking. But before I start, I just want to say thank you to everybody who commented on our last video of Frank Zappa. I'm really, really pleased that you guys are with us and you're enjoying our reaction to this complicated music.
Complicated?
Yeah, I find it sometimes. I find it, but it's my fault because I try to figure everything out instead of kind of let.
How you can figure it out with the math professor?
You cannot. That's what I mean.
You have to be mad
I
too.
still feel it's complicated, but I do enjoy it.
All right.
Okay, so it's good for me. It's kind of sinking in, and I definitely enjoy it.
Okay.
That's for sure.
Are you ready?
Yes. Okay. I have talked so much.
Okay, that's enough then. Let's go. I love the violin here so much, but I find
It's
it song really, really hard. It's so, how to put it? It's not easy to listen. This one, it's coming in layers, in waves, and
yeah, it's
it's the way he created I exactly what we've been talking. Oh, we joking, haha, but he's done it in such a way. This music is not like I don't know how to put it. It's really hard to put it in any box in a way. The way the ideas come and the sounds come, it's like you going crazy in a way. That's why,
it
and I
does a
don't want to
little
call
bit.
him crazy. I'm not. I didn't
No,
mean
no, but I
that.
know what you mean.
But I find it. I get the rhythm in 3 seconds, and then something else happening. So where I am, it's like that. And then again, it's something common. I can pull myself on it. It's so crazy how he's done it.
That's
It's
correct.
wild.
It's wild. Yeah, that's a good word, wild. I just want to say that first of all, it he was definitely ahead of his times and ahead of any times really, because I don't think now people can create music like that. I think it's just coming from within him. So um definitely something I never ever personally heard anything like it, never in my life. He is something completely different, from a different planet, from a different level. The music he creates, I yeah, I think there is no point to try to figure it out, because you're not gonna be able. I'm talking to myself. That's one thing. The other thing is, I agree with you. The pace changing, the whole pace is very
He's so alert, and
fast
everything is
anyway.
happening.
But
Yeah,
then the adding that solo of the violin,
that was beautiful.
it's so sounds so strange, but it's so unique, so different to any violin I ever heard. I don't know how they done it, how they achieved it. Really cool to actually see it. But this is definitely for another song for more than one listen. You
Oh,
cannot.
absolutely. That's why I say it's hard. It's not.
Yeah,
You're not gonna get everything in one go. It's so much
no,
going on.
that's correct.
It's so much going on. It's so complex. I would say the music is. I never believe it can be that complex in a way, and the way it take you and it's really interesting journey. I would say. I feel somewhere
But
in
yeah,
the space.
but yeah, that's what
I can be. I don't
very
know.
much. I'm still kind of trying to, how should I, trying to see how I feel about it. It's absolutely, I don't mean it in a negative way that I dislike it. That's not what I mean. But because it's so new, because it's so different to everything I listened to so far, I kind of, I need to find which emotions are stirred when I listen to it.
Ah,
That's what I say. And I definitely would like to listen on my own.
why?
I don't know. It kind of give me that vibe. Is just to immerse myself completely without the camera, without you. It's just the headphones
I
and
go for a walk.
the headphones and the music. For whatever reason, I feel like that I would.
You like listen
Um,
music on your own. That's correct.
yeah. It kind of gives me. Then I see how I connect with it
Mm.
truly. Oh, let me put it this way. Anyway, enough of me talking. Let's
All
get
right,
back to
let's
it.
go back. Ready?
Mhm.
All right, we
Okay.
stop it. We go back. We apologize. We have to. Oh man, you know, I want to admit, sorry. On the beginning, I was not on the right track, but song go,
Right?
I'm getting there. I'm honestly on the beginning, I was feel a bit lost.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I say it
I
was,
completely
I find it
agree.
complicated, and then slowly you can. The part is clear now.
Yeah.
I think it's the guitar. It was not violin anymore when
I
you
think
said.
it was the violin.
I think it was the guitar solo.
I think it was a mixture.
Oh,
I don't know.
I was
Whatever it was, that is
wow.
the.
I honestly.
Oh my god, this part I completely agree with you. I say before we play the second
Yeah.
part on the last song, I say that, oh yeah, I like to listen on my own. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I connect. Wow. And then all of this, put it in a bin, Dominica, eat your words. And this is, I know how I feel. I absolutely love it. This is so, so amazing. I don't know if that the beginning was, my body, probably that's why
You know,
it's
the
long.
brain is not
It has to-
used to in
But
a
it
way.
has to be long. If it was the 3-minute song, probably I'm not saying I would dislike it, but I would dismiss it. So, okay, it was too much in 3 minutes. I cannot, I have to listen. But this was perfect. The first part was kind of preparing my body, my
Exactly.
brain, just lying the
It was like a
carpet,
preparation.
and then boom, I just dived deep.
Oh, I like it so much.
Oh my god, it's amazing. If it's guitar, it's amazing. If it's violin, it's even more
I'm
amazing.
riding it now like I'm on the wave, like that. I'm making surf on it.
I'm so.
I feel good.
Oh,
Oh man.
man.
It's incredible. You did say the way you make the violin and the guitar sound. Sometimes it confuses you in a way.
Does.
How they achieve that sound? Because usually I know, oh, that sounds a violin, that sounds a guitar, but it's something else in here involved.
I completely agree with you. and
Something not cuckoo, but something good.
something
cuckoo.
good, cuckoo. Yeah, I always thought, the violin in general is used more in a classical music, isn't it? But in here to add to this infusion of all different styles, I would say, blending, it's adding the different character, it's different dimension. I'm completely lost in a song, but in a good way. Oh my god, it's like you said, the path open now. I'm there. My heart, I just step in and they close the door behind me, and I want to stay there for a little bit longer.
Can you believe
Wow.
this was life in '73?
But what did I say? Ahead of its time. It doesn't sound like 70s music. It doesn't sound like this time music. This time music is crap, so that's good. But it's just
incredible,
It is
honestly.
incredible.
Thinking, oh man,
Oh man,
wow.
yeah.
I'm really happy. I want to say I'm really happy us doing reaction, because I can appreciate, honestly, probably like you said, listen to a song like that on the beginning, put it, or maybe I will skip it. Back in the days when it's not my music,
Yeah.
but I will never know what I'm gonna lose, and this is art in such a way. It's also beautiful. It's really hard to even to describe. Again, the way they make this thing sounds is crazy.
It is crazy.
It's crazy. Good crazy.
Yeah, very good.
Are you ready for some more? Because
Yes,
I'm talking
please.
too much. Let's go.
That's good. Oh yeah. Bravo.
Thank you.
Huh?
Thank you. Wow. You know, I want to admit something. I'm a bit jealous. I mean, on you guys, you grow up with such a good music in a way. You know, and we kind of discover a bit late in life. But you, it's never
Yeah.
too late, I
It's
would
never
say.
too late, but to witness this music being born, these songs being born fresh from the bakery coming out, it must have been such an experience
I don't
for
know.
people. That's for sure.
It's feel the instruments were real instruments. The artists were artists.
Yeah.
You know, everything was kind of sweat and tears they put in everything. It's feel
Yeah.
like not everything digital. Computers make the song for you, put the notes and all that. I'm not dismissed. Probably this is hard too. It's not easy. Who's doing these days of what they're doing, but I feel this is more real. You
It's
kind
got
of
more
connect. Yeah,
soul.
the
Yeah.
soul is there. It's just
You know, it's definitely the song pulled me in so much that I would use that song if I need to disconnect with the real world. It took me somewhere completely different. I cannot kind of put a finger where exactly I am, but I love where I am when I listen to it. I loved my state of mind when they playing, especially that middle part with that violin slash guitar, whichever it was. But then towards the end, I started to notice also drums. It was like a driving force behind all those instruments, like constant. And at some point was speeding it up, and then it was. I love drums. So yeah, that's what I wanted to
I want to
say.
say another really good
Oh,
song.
yeah, yeah.
You know, he's so good at guitar. You get hypnotized when he's playing the guitar. It's interesting how he's yeah. It's interesting. I cannot even say what he done there, but he done a song like
I still cannot kind of believe that this came out from one person, you know, that from his head somewhere, that he heard it in his mind, and then he put it on the paper, he put the notes, and then he wrote each part for each instrument. And you know, someone said that when we were checking about the song, the original, we checked the lyrics, and there were some lyrics there. In here there was no lyrics, but I also I read the comments on the last Inca Road song, and someone said there was a few comments in regards to the lyrics itself. So he kind of used vocals as as an instrument, another instrument, not necessarily to give meaning to the lyrics, but also what I noticed, especially in this one, that he's using instruments as a vocals as well. It was at some point that guitar was saying,
screaming.
yeah, it's like you hear the vocals. It's pretty amazing how he used all these tools, and he give them a little bit different, not meaning, but different use. That the purpose of guitar was playing guitar, but not necessarily to kind of like you know, talk to us in a song. So I find it really, really fascinating that he can take something from the very ordinary, I would say, instrument, and then he uses it for something different, and the sound of it is so unique, and
I agree with that.
Really, really fascinating.
Agree. You take a guitar and it sounds like something else, and
that's
it's
what
like
I
you're
mean.
playing with my mind. So
I
what's
said
going
ordinary.
on?
It's nothing ordinary about the guitar,
It's-
but you know what I mean. Usually, when the guitar is playing guitar, they're playing guitar. You know, it's guitar. But with him, it's I don't know. He's using it for a different purpose. So the guitar, well, sky's the limit.
When Frank Zappa played guitar, the stars align.
Yes,
A
exactly.
different way, kind of
That's so true. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I would like to be more eloquent and kind of find the better words for describing what's
the feelings.
Yeah, what's
really
in my
hard
head.
sometimes.
But I blame the English being my second language. I'm probably in Polish. I would be the same.
We're not really big talkers, right?
Well, we are talkers, but not necessarily
The good ones.
The good ones.
Yeah.
Oh man,
well.
but I definitely, Wayne, thank you so much, because was awesome. Absolutely, the journey. I don't know where I went, but I did go in a good place.
I hope you're back now.
I did not yet. Give me a moment.
I don't want to lose you.
I still stand by it. It's very energy consuming listening to Frank Zappa. But again, I don't mean it in a bad way. But you invest so much yourself to listen to it that I kind of have this, okay, now I need to. I'm not back yet.
No,
so
no,
I'm ready for another one.
I'm agree, because it's really complex the way he's doing. It's not just and songs shift few times in different ways. And on the beginning, like I say, I was what's going on. It was so much, but then, like I say, we'll start to man.
I think your brain started to get used to it.
You need that, I guess.
Yeah,
you
and
need
that
the
was
brain to adjust for what's happening.
Yeah,
because it's like you say, it's not ordinary what happened.
Definitely not ordinary.
All right. Hope you enjoy our reaction and see you again next time. Have a lovely day and all the best. Take care.
Bye for
Bye
now.
bye.